And we are there, and now we go live. Okay. Hi. We're live, I think. Hi, everybody. Hello, Peter Parker, Dire Witch, Potter Hero. How's it going? You may notice there's a little change here today. We don't actually do the oh, hey, get out of my face here, Warcraft logs. We don't do the normal starting soon screen on the YouTube. We just go right for it. We jump in. So how's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a good Monday. I am having a Monday. Actually, I should say I'm having a good Monday. So hope you guys all had a good weekend and everything. Boo. Wait, boo? Why boo? What's the boo? What are you booing? I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna log in the game and I'm gonna start things going here, but I want to know why you're booing me. All right, so today we're doing a thing, and it's spooky season, right? So I figured what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through, and since WoW is becoming a thing these days, and I'm having fun with it, and all that stuff, we're gonna go through and we're gonna find ourselves some some spooky things in the World of Warcraft. No starting soon. Yeah, no, there's no need for a starting soon screen on here, Patter, because we don't need it. How's it going, Swirl? And welcome back, Peter Parker and Dire Witch. Oh, Dire, speaking of, I have to send you a recording, I think, at some point. My daughter, we started setting up for Halloween. So everybody say hi to my druid first. Let's say hi. I'm gonna wave. Hello, everybody. This is my druid. Normally I am adamantly against being a male human and playing female characters because I just feel weird. But the female night elf casting animations are 1,000 times better than the male ones, so had to do it. Nothing against people that play female characters, because like almost everybody I know plays female characters in RPGs, but like I don't know, for me I'm just like I don't know, I always gotta play dudes. I feel like I'm a dude, so fantasy Jesse should also be a dude, right? There's really no logic. I don't know why I'm even bringing this up. There's no logic at all to it. And especially because Potter Hero is one of the people who's going to yell at me for for thinking stupid things like that. So is there, oh, their dance is way better. Yeah. Well, actually, no, it's not. The male one. Okay. The male one is way better. That is entirely subjective, but let's do a little experiment. Okay. We're going to do a little thought experiment here. And I'm speaking strictly for night elves in this scenario, by the way. See, okay, Dire Witch, you get it. So that was the other thing I was going to say. So we've been setting up Halloween stuff, right? And my daughter has become obsessed with witches. And every time she goes up to one, she goes to say hi witch, but it comes out Dire Witch. And every time I'm like, I need to record this for Dire Witch, because she's just saying Dire Witch. It's the cutest thing ever. But anyway, and you know what? And this actually works out because the first thing on our list is actually right around here. So as I was saying, today's goal, we're gonna, what we do with you, I don't even know where I'm going. What we do with YouTube nowadays is we make these streams so that then I can go back later and cut them into YouTube videos, which, by the way, there is another one. I just posted a DVD video on the channel. So if you want to go, maybe watch that at some point, just saying. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I mean with the dances first. And then this actually leads immediately into the first thing I wanted to check. I have a whole list of spooky things to look at in the game. And then I will be cutting that into a, YouTube video. But all right, so let's do the dance here. So this is a whole bunch of keys that are not going to do what I want. Okay, so this is the female night elf dance, right? It's I don't remember what this is from specifically, but you know, it's got a thing. All right, but all right, if I change myself into a man and I do the same thing and I type ants, okay, why does /D immediately backspace everything I'm saying? I think one of my keys is stuck. Yes, it was. Okay. So look at that though, right? I mean, you got this Michael Jackson thing going on here. That cannot be beat. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to videotape myself dancing to Michael Jackson here. You can almost just hear it, right? It's like he's still with us. No matter what you think of the guy, he had some pretty awesome music. Okay. Oh man, it totally screwed up my whole thing. I'll fix that later. It's actually not bad anyway. Remembering the Headless Horseman. Yeah, that's coming up. That's why I kind of thought to do this in the first place. What is this? That's not my butterfly. It changed my butterfly form? Unbelievable. Oh my god. Disgusting. Disgusting default forms. I gotta change back to my I think I like that one. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. I have to change all of my druid forms back. You guys might not remember this because you know, I know you guys played like a long time ago, and you haven't played in a while, but they have a whole bunch of new forms for druids and stuff. And a big one, or a big thing that you can do now, is you can actually select which form you want. So like I can be these bats, I can be this Duskwing Raven, I can be a Shimmerwing Moth, I can be this big dude, and actually this one you can have someone ride on too. I want to go with the Raven, and then aquatic form I'm gonna go with the dolphin, and then travel form we're gonna go with that dude. All right, cool. So back to what we were saying. Oh, Witty. Hey, Witty. How you doing? When we played Alliance, this level 14 kid told Dyer Night Elf dance for him. Oh, man. Nice, Peter. I'm just going with Peter if that's cool. Witty, how's it going? Swirl, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. All right. So the first thing we're looking for, the first thing on our list this evening is an interesting little thing that is from, okay, actually I gotta, first off, I have music that I was gonna play, but maybe I'll just put that on. I don't know. Let's go sound. I'm gonna turn music off. I'm gonna turn master volume up a little bit. I'm gonna turn that up to like 40. All right, and then I'm gonna put it on here because I went on to Epidemic Sound and I found some royalty-free spooky music, which is coming through the wrong channel. So actually, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Actually, you guys let me know how that is. Is the volume okay on spooky music? I think we're good. It sounds okay to me. All right. So I had you on the TV, but I couldn't type, so I came down so I could talk with you. Oh man. Well, Witty, I feel like we should mention that it's your anniversary today. So you go do you. If you want to do anniversary stuff, don't be hanging out here. I mean, I appreciate it, and if you want to hang out here, then I'm all for it, but don't feel like you have to. Yeah, I hope you had a great anniversary. I hope you had and or are having a great anniversary. All right, so I don't know where this item is that we're looking for, but the first item on our spooky hunt today is for the dagger or the razor from Sweeney Todd, which should be in a building back here behind the auction house. So, you know, actually where I should look first, what would probably make the most sense is to actually just look in the barbershop, because it's Sweeney Todd. And oh, here it is. All right, so we got our first little spooky item, the razor from Sweeney Todd, supposedly, which it makes sense actually. So we have the little floorboard that he throws people under, and there's a little gnome in there. Poor little guy. It looks like there's a couple things in there too. There's 2 gnomes in there. You got 1 gnome over here and 1 gnome over here. So I don't know if there's a story behind this. I don't think there is. I think it's just a little fun Easter egg. But we have the razor from Sweeney Todd. There's somebody in this barbershop is killing gnomes. In fact, let's speculate a little bit on this, because we have a barber, Jelinek Sharpshear. That makes sense. Oh, Sharpshear. I guess that makes sense. Now, do we have anything? Why do we have a poster of goblins up in here? Different haircuts, I guess, but like, why are they all goblins in Stormwind? And a lot of these are undead hairstyles. This can't be an accident. Something is going on here. There is something amiss. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it was just a fun little thing, but now we're kind of taking this to an extreme. I'm going to look behind stuff. Oh, actually, Sweeney Todd was a barber. Okay. So one thing I noticed that's completely unrelated to anything that's going on with this investigation of the Sweeney Todd guy, but there, I don't know if you can see this very well, but if you look behind these bookshelves, it's actually both sides are a bookshelf. It's exactly the same on both sides. See, like, if you look really close out of the corner right above my head here, there's books. So these bookshelves are the same on either side. That's kind of funny. It's actually pretty funny. It's been a good day. We're having an adult drink and probably chill after the kid goes to bed. I'm going to be doing some valley stuff. Nice. Welcome back to the valley. That's a very odd room. Okay, so there's, I don't know if there's, ooh, what's that? That's a cork. There's nothing really spooky else going on in this building. It's just a little razor, I think. I don't see anything else that's weird. I don't see any like meat pies or anything. So I think it's just that one little thing. But still, it's a gnome killing other gnomes. I don't know.
You need something?
Genevieve. What was the girl's name? Oh, if this kid's selling meat pies though. Wait. Okay, he's selling glasses. What if we get the glasses? I can't wear them. They're just cosmetic. I was hoping that maybe we could put on the glasses and then it would like allow us to see something in here, but no, I think, okay, I think that is exactly what it is, and that's all that it is. So the next thing we're gonna go check out is on the, well, actually, so we have Duskwood, and I don't know particularly what in Duskwood would be any creepier than anything else, but Duskwood itself is creepy. So let's just take a look around. I'm gonna go there and just take a look around and see if there's anything particularly creepy in any of these areas. But I do, the next thing we're planning to go to is, of course, Karazhan. Ba-da-ba-bum. Speaking of the Valley, Jesse, I tried to post in the Valley channel. It told me I did not have permission. How do you not have permission to post? You're a mod. You should have like permission to everything in there. I'll check on that. That's right. Oh yeah, Stitch is in Duskwood. I forgot. I thought he was in Tears Fall Glades. All right, so let's check this out. So the first thing on our list, I mean, it's immediately creepy, right? We've got bone chewers. What is this? This is a player. Creepy player. Let's try not to draw any attention. I'm gonna go into spooky cat form. So how's the level of music, by the way? Is the music too loud or is it good? There's nothing particularly out of place here. Oh, there's one plague spreader. A hat? What is this hat? Okay, good. Okay, I need to get rid of that. Why? There's like a thing. Oh, that's the plague spreader. Blood-soaked hat. Huh. It doesn't seem to do anything. What if... Oh, wow. I just right-clicked on it and he died. Alright. Maybe there's something we have to do? Yeah, it's a witch's hat, but it's also... It's a bit loud. Alright, I'll turn it down a little bit. So I'm kind of confused on what this witch's hat is. Right? Like, there's one plague spreader in here. There's nobody else. I didn't see anything else. Granted, it is sometimes a little hard for me to see with the ring light, but you guys don't see anything, right? Like, there's nothing. There's a rare mob over there. More Ladim. Let's go stealth and go to the Google. All right, so we're in Duskwood, right? Duskwood, Ravenhill Cemetery, Bloody Hat. Let's do a quick Google. All right. Must include hat. I guess that makes sense. The fate of Morbant fell. Maybe this is a quest. Okay, yeah. Forlorn Row is at the northwest corner of Ravenhill Cemetery. At the northern end of the zone, enter the house and head upstairs, where at the center of the bedroom is a bloodstained hat. Interact with the hat, then exit the house before returning to Ravenhill. So this is a quest. Okay, this is part of a quest. So it's a story, and unfortunately, we can't actually do the whole story. I wonder which part of the chain, though. So this is the fate of Morbant fell. Maybe this is the last part. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to come back to this one. Maybe I will figure it out and then update it for the YouTube video when it actually comes out. I'm not sure where that goes though. That's it's an interesting little tidbit we need to figure out more on. I think I'm a bit too high of a level to make that. I mean, we could come back here and then maybe do that quest after we do our world tour. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Oh, but we should check out the rest of that area, though. I'm sure there's actually something else there that's kind of spooky. So we got a whole graveyard here of things. Oh, there's a hole here. Right down into the catacombs. So we got a cave in. There's some catacombs here. What's going on over here? We got shades. I'm wondering what happened in Duskwood. I don't know the whole story of Duskwood. I've never quested here. Playing, you know, Horde most of the time. I don't know any of the story. I need to come back and just do like zones, stories and stuff. Man, this is like... It's pretty creepy on its own. You don't even need a story. It's just piles of dead things. Oh, hey. Hey there. Oh, yeah. A little bit of the creepiness kind of wears off when you just thwap it. And then it's just dead. But I can't remember, but I love the lore. Yeah. I mean, it seems like way up my alley. It's just, I gotta figure it out. I was thinking about doing like a next charity event, making it like a, let's see how many levels we can get in a day kind of thing. So I might do that, and then in that case we could go through and check out the lore. But also, I mean, it would be a kind of a race thing, so maybe that wouldn't really work for that. What else we got going on over here? That was creepy. I really like the vibe of this zone, just in general. Oh, wow. We got a big dude over here. Drop anything? Money! Money, please. All right, let's check this area out. Oh, wow. There are... Wow! Look at all these ghouls. There are so many ghouls in here. Holy crap. What is going on here? Oh my god. Look at all these ghouls. There's so many ghouls. Yeah, the I never figured out how to say it. Sepulcher? Sepulcher? I don't know. But yeah, that's another cool place. Oh, hey. They all hate me. All right. Well, let's just take some of these out. And now there's all worms everywhere. Oh, geez. Everything's green. You know, I probably could have just... Yeah, I know. Oh, it's Morbent Fell. That's the guy who we were looking for. Oh, wow. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Morbent. I feel like you probably had a legacy deserving of more of a non-embarrassing death. Man, though, look at all this. So this guy was a lich, and he must have been... experimenting with all... Ooh, there's a little secret room back here too. Oh man, what is all this? This goes even deeper than we thought. And there's like a little patch here that we can... Okay, we can't interact with it. There's roots. I don't think that's like the exciting part, but like, what are we going under here? Okay, there's... Oh, wow. Okay, so they broke into the whole tomb thing here where the cave-in was. That's pretty nuts. Oh, there's some guy going through here. Can you imagine, like, actually just walking through something like this? It's insane. Knowing that there's dead bodies and all of these cubey things. Jeez. my terminology, I'm sure, is right on the money. But okay, this area, it wasn't something I was planning on visiting, but it definitely fit the bill for creepy. Oh, I wonder who this is. If there's one thing I learned from my time with this game, nothing like this is really just accidental, usually. It's usually some very obscure lore character from somewhere. And of course we have a pet tamer over here, so we can do a pet battle if we want. I don't. I really miss back when the undead used to have this kind of architecture. Now they've updated it with like less rundown, more like Forsaken-y specific architecture. Wow, there are just, what happened to this place? And how did all these dead bodies get in the fireplace? In fact, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You need to film in there and overlay sounds from Mortuary Assistant. Oh, you know what though? We're gonna have to check out Mortuary Assistant sometime before the end of the month. They had a holiday, like a Halloween special event going on. Okay, is there anything special going on here? We got just bones. Why are there so many bones? Like, what happened in Duskwood? There's a lot of Worgen. It makes me think that they had some kind of Worgen related incident, but who knows? Who's in here? Nightbane. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people actually know, really. If you want to get technical. Got all sorts of Worgens. All right. So there's a lot of spookiness here, but it seems to be pretty kind of unrelated to anything specific. Like, we can't really make any kind of meaningful guesses or assumptions of what's going on here just based on the stuff that we're finding there. So we're going to move on to our next spooky location, which is Karazhan. All right. So while we're on our way over there, I actually, well, we're going to be doing this for a little bit, and I have a few spooky. Random cloud serpent, spooky. Okay, anyway. So you know what? Let's check out this building. We're going right over it. But we're going to be doing some DVD at the end of this too. And then I have 2 or 3 more. No, I think just 2 more DVD videos that'll be going up soon on the channel. There's a lot of YouTube content coming out. The nice thing about this schedule change that we've made is that I have a lot more time to just kind of try to throw together some YouTube's like actual videos, which I really enjoy. So I hope you guys like them. And to be fair, every one of my YouTube videos does better than any of my Twitch streams. So the content is doing well. Okay, we have insane ghouls. I don't know what would be making them insane. There's nothing really in here. There's nothing super descriptive. All right, let's move on. None of the gravestones have like names or anything. So I'm going to say this is probably just, it is what it is. I don't see any kind of special crazy stuff. There is a dead mage back here, but I think that's just from somebody running around. Probably that guy. Mystery solved. We have solved the great mystery of Warcraft. The dudes were killed by that other dude. Oh, we did find grave moss though. So that's cool. I'm gonna pick that. Gimme. Nothing about like any of these tombs. Why does this one have like a grape on it? You need to oh yeah, that was the last thing you said. Okay. All right, onward and upward. So I'm actually getting really excited for the new expansion. As you guys probably know, I asked for that week off. I'm planning to stream like daily for many hours. I'm gonna probably just stream my whole leveling experience and everything that I'm doing in Dragonflight on Twitch. I'm gonna be doing it all on Twitch, by the way. I'm not gonna do any on YouTube. Okay, so do we do the regular dungeon? No, we're not doing the dungeon at all, actually. We're going, is it over here? Yes. So, we're not going into the Karazhan dungeons today. We're actually going to be going right in here into the creepier part. The Karazhan crypts. Or not. Maybe not. I thought we could go in there. Why can't I go in? Excuse me, sir. Can I go in crypts? May I enter crypt? Okay, well, that was a fun one. There's got to be a way to get in there, right? I've been in there before. That might have been the quickest one that we do. You saw that? Oh, the announcement I made about that? Yeah. Okay, there's got to be a way to get in here. How the heck do we open this door? I know you could do it as part of the Druid quest for the Scythe of Elune, which I have done. Maybe I can glitch through the door. I'm trying to glitch through this thing. Wouldn't be the first time I've done it. Come on, WoW. Your walls never held anyone back before. Ah. All right. So today alone, I've gotten up to level 10 and finished the quest to go with it. I'm now working on Minnie Mouse and Ariel at the moment. Oh, nice. So, Witty, did you have to restart your game? All right. Well, okay. You know what? Let's take a moment. No, I never want to set this as my default. How to enter Karazhan crypts. So for the record, Mozilla Firefox is the browser that I use specifically for streaming because I don't use it for anything else. So it doesn't have any of my like autofill stuff. Not that there's any reason I wouldn't want anyone to see that, but you know, it could autofill with personal information. I don't want to dox myself. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Which two then did you get to level 10? I guess is the question. I don't really want to watch a video. All right. Maybe we'll just have to come back to this one at a later date. If it ever applies. All right. So we're moving on to another one that I didn't know about. I actually found this from another person on YouTube. I spent my half hour before stream and a little bit this afternoon while I was eating my lunch Googling like spookiest things in Warcraft, so I would be prepared for this. Now what is that? I don't remember that being there. Maybe it was. I don't know. All right, so the next one we're going for is a group of kids, a group of creepy kids, devil worshipping children in the Red Ridge Mountains. And then I don't actually know what's next after that. I guess we can go to Tenaris, and I think we can get there quickly from around here somewhere. So that would work out pretty well. So I don't know where these kids are. I'm gonna imagine they're probably in this town because it's the only town I know of. Again, never quested as Alliance, so I am kind of foreign to most of this stuff. But there is apparently a group of children who always walks together in the shape of a pentagram. So we're gonna find them. We're gonna find them and we're gonna ask them, what the heck is wrong with you? You weird, creepy children. Where are you? How old are you? No. All right. So they're not in here. So maybe they're out here. I don't know. There was another little town not too far away. They could be over there. They could be over here. Are they over here? They are not over here. Okay. Let's try this other town then. Why is there a rock in the middle of the road with a bunch of people? What are you guys doing?
How are you?
You guys putting a big rock on the bridge? I don't know. Okay. I don't know what's up with that situation, but good luck to you guys and your rock. And we're going to move on. So Goofy and Scrooge got to level 10. Oh, nice. What'd you have them doing? I was watching Stevie the Dork. Now Stevie the Dork, by the way, doing that earlier. She's been playing like all day. Oh, and she showed me the most amazing trick. You guys got to go. I want to tell you what it is, but you also should go watch her video on it. She has a video where she shows how to easily clear up dirt patches when you're like shoveling, and it's amazing. All you have to do is just drop a giant rug on it. What is this? There's like a barrier here. I can't get in at all. What if we fly? We have the magic of flight. Nope. Okay. I guess we can't get in there. So maybe this is not at all an area with humans. What is that? Got a dinosaur over here. The weird things you miss out on when you don't play play Alliance, I guess. Man, see, this is why I switched to Alliance, guys. I wanted to see the story from the Alliance perspective. There's so much Horde stuff here. Holy crap. Wow, that's a lot of wolves. That's a lot of wolves. Yeah, so you just got to get a big rug. I thought I had some other wildlife. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll check it out after. I don't think I can play that stuff on stream. I'm not sure, but I don't want to anger anyone, especially not you. Oh, you know what? I didn't check over here. Maybe they're up here more. All right, we're gonna find you, creepy kids. We're gonna find you. There they are. They're not in a pentagram shape. There's only 3. I'm disappointed. There's a named animal. I will help that guy. All right, there's only 3 kids here. So these may not be the ones we're looking for. Also, supposedly it starts at 7 a.m. So I don't know. Maybe we missed the boat on creepiness. Let's see. Wow, they really like that bear. Nothing out of the ordinary in here. Seems kosher. Don't know. I think this spooky kids story is not really panning out for me. The only thing spooky about this place is how does anyone get to this chair? Nobody is this thin. Do they come over here and just yeet themselves up over the bar? I mean, this is not an optimal layout for a table here, Miss Crystal Bowman or Chef Brianna. Oh, this is a restaurant? Oh, it's like a tavern. Bad tavern placement, I say. Oh, wait, there's more kids over here. So could this be Hannah? Herbalism trainer? Could be a front. Probably a front for something like devil worship. I think this is like, these are some of the kids that I saw in the original article about it. So I'm thinking, how'd that guy get the name Cogsmith? Anyway, so it has to just be like an event thing, I guess, because it did specifically say that they do their weird like ritual thing at 7 a.m. Oh, here's another 2 kids. So yeah, we must just have to be here at 7 a.m., which ain't happening. So all right, we'll move on. We'll move on from that one. I think that's a bust for now. All right, so we have done. We have to go next to either Undercity or Oldham. So I think we're gonna go to Undercity. And then, hey, my stream elements things are working. That's good. So this is going to be a little bit of a trip. That's okay. So while we're driving, we're flying. I have to get some more forms for my druid. There's a few things left I have to do before Dragonflight, but I am so excited for that game. They're bringing back talent trees. There's just so much good stuff. I sent a link to Discord for you in the spirit of WoW. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dyer. I'm gonna check that out. Like I said, I'll check it out after the stream, just because I don't want to like get myself in trouble for playing stuff on stream if it's, you know, like somebody else's video. But I love it when you send me those, though. So when did you guys stop playing? You guys played in Wrath of the Lich King, right? I remember the kids that moved in strange patterns sometimes. Yeah, that's exactly what we were looking for, Peter. Or Spidey, I guess I should say. I think we decided on Spidey, right? So yeah, that's what I was looking for. They move in strange patterns and a pentagram, but the pentagram supposedly only happens at 7 a.m. server time. And it's currently 9:16 p.m. server time. So yeah, we would have I don't know why 7 a.m. That's a weird time. Maybe 7 a.m. canonically in the Warcraft universe is like 3 a.m. our time with like the weird stuff. You quit in 2008. Okay, so yeah, like right around when Wrath came out. I love the split here between like icy mountain area and just lava pit. Man, I miss like this just trek from the Badlands to Molten Core. It was like the gauntlet, you know, when you'd go into raid and it was like, all right, everyone's here. You got to get to Molten Core, and then you'd have to go through this gauntlet of either like alliance people that are trying to gank you on your way to the raid, or monsters that you can't solo, or, you know, whatever else. I think those are probably the only two things. And then you like go into Blackrock Mountain, yeet yourself off the side, and then hope that you land somewhere close enough to the dungeon entrance or the raid entrance that you can hop through the window or close to the window to get into the raid and you don't die. Anyway, good times. So I think now we're at Ironforge, the coolest city. Menethil Harbor will bring us to Dustwallow Marsh, which might be the closest we're going to get to our next destination, which is Tanaris, and then we're going to be heading to Uldum. Actually, I guess we're going to be heading to this area, technically. Your pet keeps flying. Well, I mean, technically he flies, so he's fine. He's fine back there. Yeah, it's okay. Now I might actually die because I don't know if I can fly fast enough to get across this this fatigue zone. We have 49 seconds to make it over there. You can like vaguely see in the distance there's this little aura of like blighted area. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. We might make it. I hope we do. I don't want to have to like swim back out to get my body. I'm gonna actually just divert to the ruins of Gilneas. Oh god, we have 12 seconds. Go! Fly, you fool! Oh no. Don't die! We're so close! There it is! Oh my god! Oh, I see it! Oh no! Don't you die on me! Don't you die on me! Okay, we made it. Oh, we made it. Oh, we made it. Nice thing about being a druid is like throwing a heal on myself. Ash! He's totally gonna die. You hop in here and that's the first thing you say? He's gonna die. How's it going, Ash? How you guys doing? You guys, you didn't get hit too bad by the storm, right? Is everything like cleared up by now? Speaking of creepy, we have the abandoned ruins of Gilneas, which is the worst abandoned area in the game. Can I just say, like, what the hell? They put so much work into this area. Look at this. Look at this whole area. It's beautiful. You have these like sloping hills with like the rocky crags and everything over here. You got all these nice trees. This whole city. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's got a little like canal going through it. It's got its own custom architecture. Everything. It's gorgeous. You got all this area and it's just not even usable. It's not usable. It's only used in the intro Worgen cinematic thing. And that is it. It is never used again for anything. All of this, everything on south of this wall, it's just abandoned. It is a crime. It's criminal. Absolutely criminal, I think. Anyway, I love Worgens. It's just, I'm a big fan of like the werewolves. You know, I'm a werewolf guy. What can I say? All right. No, I would never do that. We're good. Everything has gone back to normal for about a week. Nice. How's the internet doing today? Over the weekend, we got internet fixed. Oh, nice. Finally. OBS is the only rebel now. Yeah, OBS is a rebel for everyone lately. It's miserable. I finally updated mine the other day, and it was like, yeah, so you updated, but now you have like a million things that aren't going to work. Also, I have to flip my camera. I don't know why I didn't do that before. There we go. It's gonna be annoying for half the video. All the more to start our RP group and use that area. Hey, you're not wrong, actually. What is this? Amber Mill. Don't do it. Don't start an RP group. I'm not gonna. If I was to start an RP group, oh, don't do it. Oh, the update. I gotcha. You know what? Actually, let's go to one of my, while we're on our way through here, we might as well go to one of my favorite dungeons in the entire game, which I'm so mad that, like, if they did anything, if I could request one feature out of this game, just one, in the entirety of World of Warcraft, what I would request is for them to make classic well, actually just classic dungeons, like scalable for time walking, like they do with every other expansion. So they have, for those of you who haven't played WoW in a while, they have a new feature, new, but it's been around for the last like 4 expansions, but they have a feature where every 3 weeks, I think, they do an older expansion. So like Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Mist of Pandaria, Legion now I think has it, Warlord's Draenor, where you go back and it scales you down to the level of the dungeon from that expansion, and then you do like one of the dungeons from that expansion and you get like pretty decent loot from it that scales back up to you when you're done. And I just wish so much that they would do classic dungeons. And I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like it because a lot of them are really long and complicated, but that was my favorite time in WoW was classic, because there was just like, I don't mind the way the dungeons work now, where you like run through them at a fever pace and it's just like a challenge to grab as much as you can, kill it, move on, blah, blah, blah. But I just really miss the old style of dungeon where like you had quests in there, like you had a purpose to go in there other than just like get loot, you know, like you had to do quests, you had to gather things. Whoa, there's a big bug in here. That's the spookiest thing we found so far. Anyway, but yeah, so just all sorts of fun stuff. Anyway, we've taken care of the bug. So I'm going to, speaking of, I'm going to set this to normal, and I'm going to see if we can actually go in here because this was one of my favorite dungeons back in the olden days, back when, you know, the sun, before the sun exploded. Okay, this is the new version, but still, what am I even talking about? Oh my god, guys, I don't know what is wrong with me. Swinging arms wildly. There's the bug. There was. I've since killed it. So let's go through here, and we're going to talk about the story of Shadowfang Keep. Shadowfang Keep was a keep. And basically, my recollection of the story, and if we do add this to the video that I'm going to make out of this, I will update to make it appropriate. But I think we have to let this guy out or something. Yeah, okay, you do you. I will can we hit? Okay. So the original story of this, from what I remember, is you'd come in here and like what happened was they had Gilneas and they built this giant wall, and these guys on the outside were fighting off the Worgen. And the ones that were in here, like this was kind of the last bastion of Gilneans that were non-Worgens, and then they ended up getting taken over, and this place is just absolutely destroyed. And the guy that the last boss, I should say, I think is the guy that actually like summoned in the Worgen. Or no, I'm sorry, they were fighting off the Scourge invasion, and the guy at the end of this is the guy who created the Worgen. And so this is kind of like the area where the Worgen curse started. And how the heck do I move on from here? I have to. I killed the guy. Oh, are we stuck? We might be stuck. I think we're stuck. We've killed Baron Ashbury. So now I don't think we can progress because I have to tell this guy. Ah, crap. Well, that's stupid. What a stupid quest. Who designed this? Anyway. So yeah, so they created the Worgen or they summoned the Worgen in to try to help them fight off the Scourge invasion, because the Gilneans, in their stupidity, built this giant wall and then blocked like this whole village and Shadowfang Keep out alone against the Scourge. And then the Worgen kind of took them out from within, and that's why it's all run down and crappy now. Anyway, Ash, I absolutely missed you and your harassment. How is work going, by the way? Are you you almost done with your busy season? Do we get you back soon? Now that Direwitch and Spidey haven't been doing an amazing job modding, but we miss you. All right, now we have the quest, so let's just go through and kill the dude. This is going to be an interesting little part of the video where we just explain why this is terrifying as we go in here and like one shot everything, and then stuff just like melts. October 31st is the last interview. Nice. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, we've accepted the next quest. Pathetic. You know what we should do is like read the quest dialogue. Keep moving forward. All right, so now we can move forward. Maybe. Are you, Mr. Berserker, going to open the door for me? We have to push forward if we're to end him. Who is this? Magistrate Henry Malib. Spooky name. I get vacation for 2 days next. Nice. Did you have today off? Matter Hero, what's the tongue sticking out for? All right. So now I have to look up the story of what's actually going on here, Says the original story was that they were all killed by the Worgen that they summoned to try to fend off the Forsaken, or not the Forsaken, the Scourge, right? But now I don't actually know why there are all these undead in here, like these construct stuff. Like the ghosts made sense because they were the ghosts of the people that stayed around here. No, I didn't either. If that makes you feel any better. This is the first time that I did not have today off, actually, in like many a year. Oh, we got Shadowfang pauldrons. Woo! All right. So we still have most of the original bosses, which is kind of cool. Oh man, that guy was just the deadliest. I don't know. Nothing could have prepared us for that battle. Back in the days when, you know, warriors and paladins wore mail armor up until level 40. Such a weird concept, man. I picked up the warden's foul scent. All right, it appears that Lord Walden has finally taken notice of our presence and has heightened his defenses. It's worthless, really. Nothing will deter our pack. The path ahead to him is rife with powerful Scourge minions, but I trust you will be able to clear the path for the rest of us to follow in. Once we kill the warden, there'll be a straight shot to a cowardly leader. So I'm assuming what's going on here is that they've... Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not going to pretend I have any idea. I have no idea. I will look it up, though. And when I put out a video on this subject, I will voice over it with the actual story of what's going on in this dungeon. I promise, if anyone wants to know. Well, people that get the day off are the government workers. Yeah, well, also banks. So I traditionally have worked for banks. And in my time working for banks, you get a lot of holidays. You get like every holiday off when you work for a bank, which is the one perk of working for a bank. Really, like there's no other good parts about it. Oh, crap. Went the wrong way. Let's get the zoomies. Whee! I should actually just be running through here as a cat, because as a cat form, I move faster anyway. Am I losing it? As your camera keep flashing off? Oh, it shouldn't be. But maybe, I don't know. It would be interesting to know. All right, we've got Lord Walden. Man, he put up a fight. That guy. Alpha got today off and Friday. Oh, nice. Did he ask for them off or did he just get them off? Make him feel the fury of the pack. Oh, man, they're all just leaping up there. Hopefully somebody opens this door for me.
I got a bad feeling.
Anybody? Anybody? Open the door. Yeah, I forgot mail doesn't run today as well as the offices of some pill I need to. Oh yeah, right. All right. Yeah. It's just weird because you get mail so much more often now than you used to. Wait, you don't get candle thanks? Get Canada Thanksgiving. It's not Canadian. Well, I mean, I guess it is Canadian Thanksgiving, but that's not why we would get it off. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. I mean, let's be real. We should just celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving. We'll have two Thanksgivings. The real one and the November one. I kid. Yeah, you need to put PO. Well, I have Throne. That's what I have Throne for.
What can I do for you? Farewell.
Okay, so Lord Godfrey is a new guy, right? The original boss is Alucard, who is the wizardy dude who summoned in the Worgen from, I think, the Emerald Dream. Lord Godfrey is... Oh, he's undead now. That's what it was. So he wasn't undead, and I think he was killed during the siege of Gilneas. So that makes sense. So he's probably here with the Forsaken. Okay. So I'm going to figure that whole story out anyway. And then when we make the video, I'll voice over it and we'll clear it all up. One of my favorite things about this dungeon, which I'll show off right now, is if you ever pulled too much stuff, you could just jump off like the ledge. This is the up way. I knew I was going the wrong way. I get Canada Thanksgiving off if I take PTO. I mean, I could take PTO and get it off. Yeah, that's true. In that way, I guess we are the same. I'm just happy that we get like a ton of time off this year for Christmas and stuff. So like Christmas is a Sunday. Christmas Eve is so this is what I was talking about, by the way. If you jump off the side here, it just throws you out of the dungeon. So my company does Christmas Eve off and Christmas. But Christmas Eve is a Saturday and Christmas is a Sunday, and New Year's Eve is a Sunday or Saturday, and New Year's Day is a Sunday. So that means this year I get the Friday before Christmas, the Monday after Christmas, the Friday before New Year's Eve, and the Monday after New Year's off. So I took the 3 days in the middle. So now I get the whole week of Christmas plus the Friday before and the Monday after. And I only had to take 3 days. So that was awesome. And then I also took the week after Thanksgiving off. So I have, assuming they allow me to take those, because they haven't approved them yet, but assuming they allow me to take those, I get where am I going? I get the the Thursday before Thanksgiving, or Thursday of Thanksgiving, then the day after Thanksgiving, and then the weekend, and then a whole nother week. I am beyond ecstatic for those, as long as they actually let me take them. I am so excited for those days. Oh, this is actually going to be kind of interesting, considering I'm Alliance. I am an Alliance person going into a Horde city, so wish me luck. Oh, also this is the dead version. Oh boy. Okay, so this is post siege of Lordaeron. So we have to go turn it on to pre-siege of Lordaeron. Wait, boo, I only get 1 day for each holiday. Well, yeah, but we don't get like a lot of other holidays, so I think they just stack them up around the main, like the big, yearly one. Like I don't have any holidays until Thanksgiving, which I mean I don't think you do either, but that's why. Those are like the majority of our yearly holidays. Between Thanksgiving outside of Thanksgiving and New Year's, we only get like 4 days off all year. All right, so we are officially back in pre-siege of Lordaeron Undercity, and this is the next creepy thing that we're going to look at. So this is, for those of you who are WoW lore buffs, which is me probably, and I don't know if anyone else, but we're going anyway. So here is the area from the Warcraft 3 cinematic where Arthas comes back from Northrend victorious with his super cool new sword. Also, there goes the Zandalari troll, completely ruining the atmosphere of the video we're trying to make. Thank you so much. Anyway, so these are rose petals that they threw down on Arthas as his party came back into the throne room, and then he lifted up Frostmourne and stabbed his dad in the face. And then, of course, he was here. And then in the maybe we could just watch the video. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But I could do that. I think I'm allowed to do that. Okay, so now Warcraft 3 Arthas. kills Tyrannus. So this is the cinematic I'm talking about. So, rose petals falling, and then he comes in here, and he's all like, "Sup, Dad?" We have a little bit of video history here for those of you who haven't seen this.
My son. You no longer need to sacrifice for your people. You no longer need to bear the weight of your crown. I've taken care of everything.
What is this? What are you doing, my son?
Succeeding you, father.
This kingdom shall fall, and from the ashes shall arise a new order that will shake the very foundations of the world.
Anyway, so that was the cinematic that I'm talking about. So this is that bell that was in there. I didn't even notice that before. But now we have all the little rose petals that fell. And the important thing, that was very loud, Stabby. Sorry. I don't know what the volume, I mean, it doesn't look like it's very loud on my audio levels in OBS. Anyway, so this is the throne room. And of course, this is such a nice little detail. When you come over here and you look, you actually see the little blood stain from the crown that fell off. And yeah. So that's our little creepy thing number 4, I think. 4 or 5. Who's counting? Of course, there's no crown here anymore. Otherwise, I would have taken it and used it as a transmog piece. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, and apparently, legend has it, if you hang out here, you can hear the voice lines from the cinematic going off in here. Oh, Peter, I'm sorry. Or Spidey, I missed your last. Okay. You kids take your days off. When I worked at the asbestos and mercury factory, I'm not even going to say that last word. We worked 7 days a week, uphill both ways. You know, I actually used to do, my last job was like that. Funny enough. All right, I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. But yeah, my last job, I worked before I got laid off because of COVID. I worked probably about 13, 14 hours a day. And that was at least 6 days a week. So honestly, I'm a little glad I got laid off from that job because it was pretty miserable. All right. And then no surprise to anyone, probably the next spooky location on our list is the Scarlet Monastery, because we have a lot of this going on. So these are anyone who doesn't agree with the mission of the Scarlet Monastery or the Scarlet Crusade, which is, you know, total eradication of undead. So it's either undead or anyone who doesn't agree with their mission of eradicating undead. So let's see what we got going on here. Any spooky stuff up in the back here? Of course, this whole area is just spooky on its own, but they have another whole thing going on. I wonder if we can, like, I never really been back here because there's never really any reason to go back here, but I wonder if there's anything interesting. Oh, here we have the great haunted tree stump of Telthglen. Ash, don't say that too loud. They're going to come for you. All right. I thought there were a lot more hangy people, but that's probably a good thing. because that's gonna gonna demonetize my video, even though it's not monetized anyway. But anyway, let's go check it out. So we're just gonna take a quick little sneaky peeky through the Scarlet Monastery. Specifically, all right, we're specifically going over here to the graveyard section. I think. I guess where we're going. Yes. So this, what is actually going on here? This is the area where the undead are kind of wreaking havoc. We have all of the Scarlet Crusade people dealing with undead. There is an undead Thalnos the Soul Render, who's actually a Hearthstone card, if anyone cares about Hearthstone. I'm not a big fan of Lamb, personally. It's kind of like, I feel like it's somewhere between a pork and a beef. That being said, I'm not a big red meat person. I could actually be a vegetarian. All right. So I think this is the area that's not actually as bad. But maybe it... no. This is... you know what? Actually, let's go back over here because... Ooh, that's creepy though. Spooky floating sword. Ooh. Okay. This is for serious though. We have to defeat Brother Karloff. That was tough. Ooh, he put up a fight, guys. But in the end, we won the day. Whew. We did it. Oh, we got a cool staff though. What does it actually look like? It looks like that. It's a stick wrapped in red. All right. So yeah, this was well, we were in the graveyard. Now we're in the chapel. So Commander Durand. I don't know you, but you're dead. Oh no, you're legend. Sorry about your legend. If she didn't cheat, she would have been dead. That is the cook. Dire love all meats but pork. Oh, trying to make traditional meat this year. Oh, hang on, I got these. Excuse me. Well, I got a cool greatsword. I don't think I can actually use it. Well, that does look pretty cool, though. I think I've collected an appearance from something else. But there is something that's actually creepy in here. And we can talk about that as we go in here and look, because it's behind this wall. So back in the day, this was Inquisitor Fairbanks. And you used to be able to kill him and you would have a thing on him. And now he's just dead in here. But like, why is he dead? Why? I think it was Fairbanks. There's actually a reason behind that, and I don't remember what it was, but I'm gonna look it up because I want to know. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's read the story of High Inquisitor Fairbanks. So High Inquisitor Fairbanks is the last boss you will encounter in the cathedral wing of Scarlet Monastery. Fairbanks was murdered by the remaining crusaders for his tale of Renault's... Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. So the interesting story about this guy actually kind of dates back to Mograine, who is... or Darian Mograine. It's actually an interesting story. Ash... I just reread what I put, and it shows I am too tired. I'm off to bed. Ash, have a great night. Day before yesterday, Salem climbed under my desk and headbutted my 16-inch Spider-Man figure, who promptly fell, taking Salem to the floor. He booked it and pulled... Oh, man. Well, I hope it didn't break. Jeez. If I was kicked out of someplace, I'd wreak havoc too. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, Patter, why are you saying Thanos? Lamb is actually pretty good. Speaking of lamb, though, I think it's very like good meat. I think it's just I'm not a fan of it, but it's very like traditional and it's pretty good. It's good stuff. But anyway, okay, so let me explain the story. So back in like pre Warcraft 3 era, before we had the Scourge and everything, you have Darian Mograine, who's like the Ashbringer, right? He's got the cool sword, the Ashbringer, that everybody was after in Vanilla WoW, and then you finally like everyone got one in Legion. So he is like one of the most famous paladins, and he after the whole Scourge thing, this Dreadlord takes control of what's his name, Renault, who is like the leader of the Scarlet Crusade. And no, I'm sorry, not Renault. I don't remember the guy's name. Balthazar or no, that was the I'm doing a terrible job telling the story. I'm sorry. He was the last boss of Scarlet Wing of Stratham. So Scarlet Stratham and boss. What's his name? I think this is the wrong side. You're looking for not this. Hoping they would put that on there. Baron Rivendare, though, by the way, is the guy who sold out the or was captured by the Headless Horseman, I think. Okay, I typed in. Yeah, we went to the wrong one. Okay, we want encounters. Dathrohan, that was his name. So Dathrohan is like the Grand Crusader, right? He's the leader of the Scarlet Crusade, and everyone is like, okay, dude, Renault, the son of Darian Mograine, or is it Darian Mograine? I don't know. Whatever Mograine is, the Ashbringer guy. He tells Renault that if he betrays his father and kills him, he can be like raising up the ranks in the Scarlet Crusade. So Renault goes and kills his dad, steals the Ashbringer, and then it becomes corrupted. So that's why you had the corrupted Ashbringer in the original Naxxramas raid. Very few people have that, but you can actually use it now, which is pretty cool. And little did he know that the Grand Inquisitor or Grand Crusader Dathrohan was actually being possessed by Balthazar, the Dreadlord. Or, well, he was killed and then Balthazar took his place. But that's that story. So High Inquisitor Fairbanks knew about it and he ratted him out to the Scarlet Crusade, and that's why he was killed. And that's why we have this version where he's just dead and shoved into the back closet here because they killed him to silence him, and now he's stuck here. And if you go get the corrupted Ashbringer and bring it into here on, like, you know, vanilla server, I don't think it would work anymore. The guys that are at the altar there will like be like, oh no, and everyone will kneel to you, and it's a thing. It's a whole thing. It's pretty nuts. Anyway, we leave now to go check out another wing of the Scarlet Monastery before moving on to Tanaris. Are you saying all these bad guys' names? And all I think of is Zerg. Zerg. I'm assuming you saw that movie then. I thought that was a pretty good movie. Also, Woody, you'd appreciate this. My daughter today learned the word, was it blorp? Blorp? Borp? Borp. I think it was Borp. From that Bluey episode. The one where Bluey and Bingo turn into each other. Okay, we can't actually get to the spooky section of this anymore, apparently. So I guess that's out. So this one used to have a little torture chamber in it, and it was pretty messed up. So we're gonna go look at that, but now I guess we won't because the game is dumb. Just kidding, it's not dumb. That's why we're here. Anyway, yeah. So they had that episode where Minnie Weedy loves it. Wait. Borp. Yep. Yeah. So my daughter's at the stage where she's starting to learn words, right? And she'll imitate things. So if we say stuff, she'll imitate it, and she has like a pretty good idea of what it means. I think it seems like, but she'll pretty much imitate any word she hears. So today we had that episode on, and of course they're doing it, and she's running around the living room going borp, 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 and we're like, oh god! Of all the things she could have learned, this is it. This is our death. This is how we die. We're borped to death. Anyway. All right. So this portal we can't take. Can I take any of these portals? They screwed me over. So we used to be able to take the ships. I could have stealthed and went on a ship. But they've screwed me over. Now I can't do that. But what I can do is I can actually dream walk. So let's just do that. Why waste time with travel when we can teleport? So Penta, this might be a thing that you are not, I'm sorry, Spidey, this might be a thing that you are not familiar with. As a druid now, you get this cool little dream grove place you can teleport to. And from there, you can go to all sorts of places. I can go to Duskwood, I can go to Moonglade, Hinterlands, Mount Hyjal, Feralis, Grizzly Hills, Dreamgrove. So we are going to go to Feralis. Or Feralis. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. It's one of those two. I whine constantly and do chores so slow. Yep. Me too. All right. So here we are. This is another one of my favorite zones in the entire game. Feralis. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Also, you might notice there's not a giant sword sticking out of the sky, so don't worry about it. That is a thing that we've just chosen to never deal with, apparently. So, All right, so the next area we're going to go to is actually this raid. And I think I don't really know how we're going to get there. The zone? Yeah, I know, right? Farlier is such an amazingly beautiful zone. I love this whole area. I mean, like, I don't know how to properly like talk about how much I love this, because you have just like, it's a nostalgia hit for me, right? Like, I wish I didn't get a chance to play Classic when they brought back Classic WoW, because that was right when my wife was pregnant and everything. But I really wish I could have played more of it, because it was like, there's the nostalgia bit of it, but then the more I played it, the more I was like, this is just so good. And then I missed out on it now because nobody plays it anymore. So it's not like I can do really a whole lot with it. But anyway, so yeah, so we have this big sword that we don't talk about. So, I don't even know why you guys keep bringing it up, because we don't talk about this. Okay, so it's not even here. It's not here. We don't talk about it. It's nothing to even think about. It's just a thing that we don't deal with. All right. So just quit looking at it. Quit thinking about it. It's not there. Look at that beautiful sky. Unobstructed view of the heavens here, you know? Like nothing going on. Nothing here. Just wide open, clear sky. Yep. Beautiful. You see all those stars? All the stars in the heavens there. You can't ask for a more clear and beautiful evening sky to just... Oh, stupid ship now is obstructing my view. Ugh. If it wasn't for that giant ship, we'd have such a nice, clear, open view in that one cloud over there, too. But other than that, there's nothing in frame that would obstruct your view of this beautiful sky. Anyway. So it's kind of a running joke that I've been running on for way too long. It was stabbed into the planet in the end of the Legion expansion. Does that ship fit? It probably does, actually. Actually, it definitely does. So this was Sargeras, the like Satan of the Warcraft universe. At the end of Legion, he pops out of a cloud and stabs it into the planet, and then it kind of kicks off the Battle for Azeroth expansion, but then they just never address it from there on, and it's still there, and we don't know why, and we don't know what effect it's having on the planet, and they just kind of ignore it. So here we are. So we just pretend it's not there. And in interviews and stuff, anytime it gets brought up, they're just like, what sword? So here we are. This is a pretty cool area too. It's not really spooky, so I'm not really diving too deep into this one today, but maybe someday we'll go into Anchorage and the old god infestation underneath it, which actually is pretty creepy. But yeah, you guys quit before cataclysm. I know. And I mean, honestly, Cataclysm is where I think the classic vibe of the game died off, and I'm hoping that this new expansion is going to bring a little bit of that back, because they're getting rid of all like the borrowed power mechanics like artifact weapons and Azerite armor and stuff that you guys probably don't know anything about anyway. And they're going to be, it's getting much simpler. It's more alt friendly. All right, so this is a cave I read about at another site, and basically this is not creepy music. I mean, it kind of is, I guess. So this is a cave I read about another website, and there's a lot of like, supposedly there's a lot of just like skeletons and stuff in here. And oh, hey, look, a big dragon. But why is there a big dragon here? Andrestras. So the reason I put this one on the list and I figured let's check it out is because I don't know what is going on here and why there's a dragon here. And I mean, it's sleeping because we see Z's over its head, but it's clearly got its eyes open. I'm just gonna blink. Come on, dragon, blink. I know you wanna. Okay, fine, don't blink. That's fine. Anyway. But yeah, Cataclysm I did not like. A lot of people probably liked it, and I'm not going to say it's bad, but I didn't like it. I didn't play for most of Cataclysm, and I actually didn't play for most of Mist of Pandaria, which I think was a mistake because I've heard nothing but good things about Mist of Pandaria. I think Cataclysm just turned me off so much that I was like, no. I'm going to take a real long break. I came back right at the end of Mist of Pandaria, but I never really leveled through it or anything. I just kind of I used my like character boost on a monk and played that for a bit. All right, so let's bring up this, and I'm gonna look up this dragon and see if it brings up anything. Oh, it's an A-N-D-R-E-S-T-R-A-Z. S-Z, sorry. A-N-D-R-E-S-T-R-A-S-Z. I just typed that in the middle of this. A-N-D-R-E-S-T-R-A-S-Z. Andrestras. There's a sleeping red dragon found in the cave in the southeast coast of Ankaraj Fallen Kingdom. After the Fourth War, Rexar tracked him and with Zakan passed by the empty Ocean Main village and entered Andrastras's lair as the Machnathal wanted to follow up on rumors of the dragon. Perhaps bored and lonely, Andrastras let them live, and Rexar asked him why he stayed in the village. The dragon insisted they call him Andre and responded that he couldn't rejoin the Red Dragonflight until his Ocean Main friend returned from his hunt, even though it was clear that the Tauren Brave wouldn't return. Zakan promised Andre to visit them soon, and the Red Dragon promised he wouldn't roast him next time. When asked about Andrastras in 2014, Dave Maldonado suggested that he may be a tribute to someone's 5-year-old child. However, since Maldonado left Blizzard shortly thereafter, he never found out if this was the case. Interesting. So... Huh. So it could be a cool tribute to someone's child that works at Blizzard, or it could be like a sad tribute to someone's 5-year-old child if they unfortunately passed unexpectedly. Either way, we know nothing about why this dragon is here. Officially, we know nothing about why this dragon is here and why there are so many bones in here. I would rate this one as not explicitly creepy, but I mean, there are a lot of dead things in here, so maybe it's a little creepy. I don't know. Also, I'm lost, so that's creepy. The creepy part about this is getting lost. Powder Hero, have a good night, Powder Hero. Thank you for hanging out. I hated that they split Barons. I agree also. Yeah, I hate what they did with the world, really. Like, it seemed like a cool idea, but then like they changed so much about it that you can never go back and do any of the old stuff anymore, which I didn't like. I don't know. And I mean, I get why. I mean, if it would be one thing if they made it like plot relevant in the future, but they didn't. And that kind of sucks because now it's like, okay, the world has moved forward, but also like we don't really interact with it at all. And it's gotten worse, not better. And that's the big thing. That's the kicker. All right. So that was an interesting little thing there. There's an interesting little tidbit that I didn't know about that now that we've done it, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's creepy. But I do think it was kind of cool. Yeah, they do immortalize some people in the game. Like, they have, like, Robin Williams is actually over here somewhere, I think. They did a little genie tribute to Robin Williams. All right, so we've crossed off the Red Ridge Satanic Kids, the Crown, the Sleeping Dragon. Oh, okay, we got Ice Crown Citadel next. And then, oh, no, we have, okay, so there's one more thing I wanted to check out in Gadgetzan, and then we're gonna go to did that. Oh, we missed Skullomance. That's fine. So yeah, there's only a couple more things on the list, so that's pretty cool. We've done a good job of mixing this up. Ooh. Oh, we could slay this dude. You guys want to slay a dude? So this is some new Cataclysm content, by the way. Well, I mean, it's not new, but I know they have a Gary. Oh, they do have a Gary Gygax. I didn't know they had a Gary Gygax memorial. That's pretty neat. I like that. I'm gonna have to go put a D20 on it, you know. Where's the Gary Gygax memorial? I gotta look that up. Wow, he's got memorials in EverQuest 2, Dungeons and Dragons Online, World of Warcraft, and Ultima Online. So let's see. Blizzard dedicated WoW's 2.4.0 patch to Gygax City. Does that have D&D players from the game developers? Well, it didn't say that there what is actually in the game, but oh, interesting. Yeah, hopefully they didn't get rid of it. That would be horrible. Imagine if they just got rid of a memorial for someone to like, ugh. Up the hill behind Crossroads. I'm gonna check that. I mean, we could check that. Oh wow, this dude is wow. Okay, I thought we'd have an easy kill here. We do not. Oh my goodness. This dude is not. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. That's not working out for me. That is not working out for me. Let's get out of here. All right, so Tenaris is the next place we're going. So this is kind of a creepy one, but it's also just kind of an interesting, saddish, creepy-ish story. So we'll see where this goes. Like I was saying, a lot of these I pulled from different WoW creators' videos and or articles that I found online. I was just doing some research before the stream, and I was like, what would be an interesting Halloween-y, spooky season themed episode we could do on the YouTube channel? Because like I keep saying, the YouTube channel is all about content that's geared toward videos. So, not like a stream where we kind of like a Twitch stream where we just go live and then hang out and play games and stuff. Like the Monday streams are meant to be more geared towards making long form video content that's gonna be cut down and then just hang out in the channel forever. And the nice thing, like I was saying, is since we have started doing this, every single stream that I do, while I'm streaming, it has lower viewership, but over time, it ends up with more viewership than my Twitch streams would have ever gotten. So bravo to YouTube. It's interesting because a lot of the people that I know that, when we all started saying like, oh, Twitch is in trouble, we're going to start looking into YouTube and stuff. A lot of the other people I know that said the same thing, they've quit already. They've gone back to Twitch, or at least some of them. I don't know, which is surprising to me because they didn't really give it a good shot, I think, and maybe they just didn't have the right mindset or strategy going into it. All right, so for those of you who have not played since before Cataclysm, this was the outcome of Cataclysm. This was the Shimmering Flats, which used to be completely desert and is now completely water. And this is that little area that you'd go over to get into Tenaris. And here is Tenaris. The new and improved. It has a dock and everything. And then pirates. So, what we are experiencing today is the mysterious trails of people who have gone into the desert. So we can find, there's two sets of tracks. There's two sets of footprints. And then we find that they've disappeared. Where did they go? I don't know. I actually don't know. They just stopped. I kind of thought they would go a little further. Okay. Well, that aside, there was supposed to be, that was Thousand Needles. Yep. I thought there would be a little more of a payoff on that one. Okay, but there's other trails, so don't worry. That wasn't the whole story. All right, so here, now this one I think is more the interesting one. We have this like a lot of footprints, right? We have like an expedition that is set out here. So we're gonna follow this set of footprints. So soon after we set out from Tenaris, we see that this ox or something has died here, and there's like boots or like jars. It's not boots, it's jars, but and a barrel, like whatever their pack animal was, clearly was not, I don't know, it was malnourished or something. It didn't make it very far. But then you see that there's the corpses of 3 people here. So maybe they were attacked by raiders or something. It looks like they were kind of moving around a lot in this area. So who really knows what happened? But there are still 2 tracks that continue, 2 sets of tracks that continue onward. So let's follow those. Hey, Scorpion. So something went on here. They were kind of shuffling back and forth, but they continue. Maybe they made camp or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a weird graphical glitch because it happens every so often, the exact same thing. But then one of them has died. The Tauren, it looks like. Oh, geez. Hey, tornado. Whoa! Ow. Anyway, so one of them didn't make it. Was it cannibalism? Was it just the heat of the desert? But then one continues on, and every so often he's one of these square footprint tiles, which is kind of weird. But then, yep, there's another one. And they continue on to here, where he's dropped his weapon and his shield, and he went as far as he could. He made it to here. He's dead. He didn't quite make it, but we can only assume he was on his way to join the ogres. Do you want to go say hi to the ogres? I don't know. I don't know what the story is, but it seemed worth investigating. A little creepy. Oh, but we do have another set of footprints, though, that appears to lead out from the ogre camp. So let's see where that goes. The snake is creepy. Snakes are creepy, right? That's a creepy thing. So this one, whoever this was clearly a little better equipped, because they are going all over the place. I feel like we could make... Oh, but then they kind of stop right there. So maybe they just kind of continue down this path, because you don't really see them from there on out. I'm going to assume that they have continued down this path and then get back that way. I don't know. But then we have this last set of double footprints that heads out from here. And let's see where these go. So we've got one that ends again in tragedy, it looks like. This is another pack animal with some boxes on it. So I'm assuming this is kind of a trader. Why he would get to there, then the pack animal dies. And now looks like he got to about here and decided to loop back. And he gets to about there before he is also taken by the desert. And it looks like he's got like a, I don't know, I think that's an orc. But anyway, so that's that story. That's the story of the, oh, actually, we've got one more. We've got one more set of tracks here. So let's just see where these go. So now we've got sea giants, tide striders that are, okay, these don't really go anywhere because they end up in the ocean. I'm going to assume that these tracks were from before. Oh, you know what? I bet if we go in the water, maybe we'll find some lazy dev work. Let's check. Okay, so we have these footprints. Oh, and there's our guy. Steam Weedle victim. So he made it to there. That's the story. All right. So that's the story of the spooky footprints. We have one person that set out here. Their pack animal died, and then they tried to loop back, and they didn't make it. Another ill-fated journey that set out, got to around over there somewhere. And then this one, we don't even know what happened. They just kind of stop, like here. I wonder, though, if maybe they got stuck here. What if they followed this path a little bit and then went off somewhere else? Doesn't look like it. I think maybe it's safe to assume that they either got caught by hyenas or the sand trolls. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. This is there's some dark stories in this game that you don't really see a whole lot of. All right, so the next one on the list. Let's move along. So the next we have Gadgetzan, Zuldazar, Ice Crown. Let's go to Ice Crown Citadel. I'm gonna dream walk, and we're gonna go to Grizzly Hills, and then we're gonna fly over to Ice Crown Citadel. And Druid is actually, I picked Druid to do most of these things today, not only because Druid is kind of my main character, but also because Druid is like the easiest one to kind of get around with, for obvious reasons. And those reasons being that I can turn into a flying creature, or a seafaring creature, or a land running creature, or teleport to an area that has portals pretty much anywhere in the world. Anyway, the thing that we're going to next is a crater, or like a hole, I guess, at the base of Crown Citadel. So I don't know what the whole story is there, but we're gonna see. Also, I'm kind of curious because Crown Citadel, right? It's supposed to be like the seat of power for the Lich King. I wonder how he feels sitting up at the top of that thing and looking up and being like, oh man, storm peaks are so much higher than my thing. I'd be mad. I'd have to rebuild the whole thing. I'd go take over those things and build my tower up there. Just saying. Just saying. Like, those storm peaks guys are clearly cooler than him. All right. So the other thing I thought we might cover here is, I think what we should talk a little bit about is like consecutive content on the channel. So obviously we've been branching out a little bit. Like horror has kind of, I mean, we still do horror stuff. I agree with the other, yeah, right? So we've been doing a little less horror stuff, more like collabs, hanging out with especially Powder Hero lately. So the reason for that is I'm trying to kind of branch out a little bit and find other things that are, you know, interesting and sustainable long term that we can make kind of more consistent videos about, because on YouTube, you know, channel consistency is kind of key, right? So if I'm making videos about horror stuff, it's only good as long as the game, you know, like look at a game like Phaz, where I mean, it had a huge controversy a couple weeks ago, and that could have killed the game. And anyone who's built a brand around that game, it's gonna be bad news if people just stop deciding to watch it, right? So I'm trying to find just like a kind of a niche that I can make a larger quantity of videos in. Like World of Warcraft is one of the highest watched categories on YouTube and Twitch for games, which is why I'm kind of looking more into content with this. But also I'm just kind of trying to find like the niche, you know, like I'm doing DBD because DBD is the biggest horror game. I'm doing WoW because it's one of the really big games. Retro is also really good. Yeah. I'm just kind of throwing stuff out and trying to see what sticks at this point. So, you know, we'll see. I also have, you know, I have to think about myself and long-term sustainability of like me mentally. Like, what am I going to be able to just keep playing for long periods of time? This is one of them. Retro is another thing that I could probably play a lot, which I probably will make more videos on, and then I might just post those on the because we do have the retro channel, so I might just try to make stuff for that channel specifically, but we'll see. But anyway, like I said, we're just kind of throwing stuff out and seeing where it sticks at this point, which I think is okay. So we have this big old hole here, and we're just gonna go down the hole. Whee! I don't know if I'm gonna die. So welcome to the Forgotten Depths. Most people don't go down here because it's the Forgotten Depths. We also have Matthias Leonard down here. which I think is an anagram for Arthas Menethil. Yep. Pretty sure it is. It's not pasta. I remember. Oh, you do remember this. Wait, what's not pasta? I think I read that a little too late. So we have Altar of the Ebon Depths. Again, it makes it a little less creepy when you can just destroy everything without even thinking about it. But bear with me, because I think there's actually even more to this that we haven't seen yet. Either that or I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, but we also have, so there's a lot of bones in here. That's creepy, right? Creepy bones. I mean, this whole area is kind of creepy. Like old god stuff. Throw it against the wall. Oh yeah, no, I know. That's what I thought. Okay. But yeah, it's not pasta, but you know, we're just trying a bunch of stuff. Can't go over there. Why don't you let me go over there? But anyway, I appreciate you guys, you know, hanging around and sticking it out for the ride with me here, because like, I know you guys found me for the horror stuff that we do, and I don't intend on stopping any of that, but this stuff isn't really very much in that niche. So, and yet you're still here. Come on, the dolphin was like on top of it. Wow, there's another dude down here. It's the Forgotten Depths. You're not supposed to know about this. This is a secret place. Only I am supposed to know about this. That's why I'm making a video on it. People, you know? All right, so this is, I think, not the actual area that I was thinking of. So it's still pretty creepy and cool, though. I mean, it's definitely cool. It's made out of ice. Let's be real. It's very cool. One of my favorite points of fiction, actually, probably my favorite thing, is just like, I love the Lovecraftian style of horror stuff. So anything with like old god stuff in World of Warcraft is just amazing. I love it. You played a lot of stuff. We're just along for the ride. I found you via raid and saved. Oh, well. See, this is why I appreciate you guys. That is so nice. Thank you. But yeah, no, I mean, I just, you know, some people, they come for a particular game, and then if you're not playing that, they don't watch. And then other people like you guys, you know, you're here just to hang out, and I love it. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. Just want you to know. All right, there was a pool somewhere, and I don't know where the heck it was, but it was somewhere over here. We gotta look around a little bit. Maybe it was over here. All right, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. It was actually pretty weird. So this one was one of the top ones that I think I liked. Oh, hey, the skybox is new. Yeah, this was one of my top ones though. That I thought was, I was kind of saving this for later. Wait, this isn't Mortuary Assistant? Well, no, it's not Mortuary Assistant actually. Although, like I was saying, we do have to do Mortuary Assistant because they have a Halloween update, which I don't know everything they did. I'm trying not to spoil myself on it, but it seemed really cool. All right, where the heck is this pool? Might have to go back and try to rewatch that video and see where it was. I know it was around here somewhere. How do you miss a giant pool though? That like, how am I not finding a giant pool of water? I'm like hundreds of feet in the air. I literally have a bird's eye view. Like in the most literal sense. You were like, oh, you like the latest video? The DBD one, you mean? Yeah, those are actually super easy to make. Those are really good because I feel like people kind of, I hope people like those. But they're also like real easy, you know, like from what I've learned from watching other people's DVD videos, people like the kind of uncut, you know, long form video of like a DVD game. And so I'm trying to put an interesting twist on it. What I want to do more of on this channel is like games with a twist, like put a little challenge in it, to make it more interesting than just like, yeah, we're gonna play this game and make a video about it, you know. Like one of the things that I wanted to do for the birthday stream was I wanted to play Valheim, but then chat would have the option or the ability to summon monsters and do things in the game while we were playing. So I was gonna have Powder Hero play along. Oh yeah, we have to move. I have to find a way to move some of these commands over, because they don't really. There's not a whole lot of integration with YouTube right now. Like there's no chat bots or anything, so it makes it a little hard. But anyway, so that was one of the things I was gonna do was Valheim, and then chat controls a lot of the stuff, like you can summon monsters and stuff. Which I still want to do. I think that would be a cool video. I think it would be, well, first off, I think it'd be a cool stream, but then I think it'd be a cool video on top of it. So that's the plan at some point. And like I was saying, I was trying to get Powder here to do it with me, but he didn't want to because he thought Annabella would riot if he didn't do Faz on Friday. So that's why we did Faz. Which then, of course, turned into now Faz is like, you know, you have to worry about playing it because they have all that stuff going on. My gosh, my nose. We start thinking about nose and it's just like, poof. I was wondering about being able to shout out. Oh yeah, no, we can't do that. We can't even raid, really? Like I can sort of do, maybe it's over here. We could sort of do raids. But I have another plan for that. So I'll show you when we end here, what my plan is for raiding. Actually, I'm stealing the idea from Mistress of the Dork, or actually Stevie the Dork now. Sorry. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Where the hell is this hole? Where is this hole? Okay. All right, we got to go back to this YouTube video that I found. So Spidey, you watched the latest YouTube video, right? Is that what you're saying? All right, mute site. And then I'm going to go to my watch history. That one, not that one. Not that one. Okay, so it wasn't this video. Maybe it was this one. That wasn't this one. Maybe it was this one. It was this one. I found it. Okay. So where is it? That's all we need to know. Oh, wow. I think we were way off. I'm not exactly sure where this person is. I think they might be like way up here. Okay. I think I know where to find it. Do we run out of creepy music? Let's start it over. Oh, okay. You watch the long ones late at night? Well, thank you. I mean, I appreciate it regardless. Somewhere around here, I think. All I know, there isn't like a quarry. So I'm looking for a quarry area. And there was like this looking tower. I mean, there's so many of those towers in this area, so it's kind of hard specifically to say where it is. Oh, it might be over here, actually. It might be this. I'm your favorite YouTuber in Twitch. Oh my God. Spidey. Really? You guys are too nice. No. Don't do this to me. I can't take nice. I wasn't raised to accept friendliness. Okay, I got Minnie Mouse to level to 10 and I'm heading out. Whitney, have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. Okay. It's not over here because there's no water in there. Maybe it's in the back over here. Oh my God. You guys. Second to Witty? Oh, wait. Does that mean I am your second favorite next to Witty, or you are heading out along with Witty? I used to watch that Jack guy and that Mark fella. Sorry, I forgot their names, but oh man. Oh man. I don't believe you. Jeez. I'm not even in that league. Oh, second favorite. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Witty is also pretty great. You know, I was having a kind of a well, I don't want to say a rough day, but you know, just like a as the kids call it these days, I was having a low spoons day on Thursday, and I was hanging out in Witty's stream trying to edit some videos, and man, that was just like the best hangout, just relaxing in Witty's stream, editing some videos, hanging out. It was awesome. It was just like the music and everything was so relaxing. I just, if Witty, if you're still here, I can't say enough about how good that stream was the other day. Whenever I get a chance to hang out in one of Witty's streams, it's awesome. Maybe we found it. There's water. This is a quarry. There's water in the quarry. Oh my God. Did we find it? Oh, we did. Wow, that was not as deep as I thought it was. But look at this. There's like a weird old gaudy thing in here. I don't know what it is. And also we can swim through it apparently and just kind of go to the bottom. So what the hell is it? What is this? I have no idea. It looks like a Cthulhu kind of thing, or a Yogg Saron or whatever. I think it's Yogg Saron. That's the final boss of Oldham or Ulduar, right? Anyway, you're genuine and real. Well, thank you. I mean, that is true. Like I am me. for better or worse. You're getting the full me here. There is no hiding anything. All right, Witty, good night. Go deal with Nux. Have a great rest of your anniversary night. Thank you for hanging out. All right, so that was interesting. I thought it would be deeper. I was actually kind of I'd rather not say what it looks like here on YouTube. I get you. It's interesting though. It's like some kind of old gaudy thing that does not belong. I mean, the creepy part of it is that it obviously does not belong there, right? And the creepy stuff you get in WoW isn't obviously like the creepy stuff you're gonna find in another creepy game that we normally play here, like Mortuary Assistant. But I think it's interesting because WoW is normally like a cartoony, you know, family-friendly experience, usually having to do with like kids game kind of stuff. Well, not, I mean, it's not a kids game, but you know, it's cartoony and silly and family friendly. And when you find the creepy stuff, it's actually really interesting. That's some of my favorite stuff. Is like the dark, creepy atmosphere that you can get, which is why Diablo 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. All right, what's next on our list? Bum, 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 bum. We've dealt with that. We dealt with that. We dealt with that. We did that. Did that. All right, next we are off to that. We have 1 dungeon and 2 zones, and the 2 zones are kind of near the dungeon. So let's go to that. And we will. Can we dreamwalk there? I don't know if we can. I think we're going to use this. Someone was making something they called lunch, and he forgot. All right, here we go. So this area, you guys, these are actually some of the creepier ones. In fact, I think these are the creepiest by a significant margin. So we've saved the best for last. Oh, I could have just gone to that portal to go to Tenaris. Stupid me. Zazuna, we don't want to go there. We want to go to, no, not Orbos, Borellis. This is one of the cooler cities in the game, by the way. I caught a rat pet in the sewers of Dalaran. Really? I never did that. You mean old Dalaran, right? So this is Borellis. This is one of my favorite cities. It's very, like, the music. In fact, all of the music in Battle for Azeroth is amazing. But this place has some really cool music. And this is the town. Like, it's huge. I think the Alliance city part of it is mostly contained right here. And then you can kind of go a little bit. There's some other stuff over here, like target dummies and like the PvP areas over here. And then the rest of this is just all like zone, like quests and NPCs and stuff. It's actually a really cool city. I really like this area. So this is the scariest bit over here, the spookiest. And then we're going to go up to this dungeon. And then there's one little creepy bit that I want to look at over here when we're done, which is probably a little less creepy, but it's still pretty cool. It's a little more like an Easter egg than a creepy thing. But I was up for 36 hours straight and Spidey sat with me the whole time. Oh, wow. Just to catch the rat? All right. That is dedication, Dire Witch. I don't see. That's why I don't have a lot of the crazy stuff. Like, if we look at mounts, right? Like, I don't have the Time Lost Proto Drake, which is like, oh, that's one of my bucket list mounts. This guy. No, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I wish I could do that. So I'm not going to say anything against it. If I had the time to do that, and if anyone would let me do that, like my wife, who never lets me have fun anymore. Just kidding. I hope she's not listening to this. If I had the ability to do that, I absolutely would do that. I had over 100 pets when I left the game. I don't know how many I have now. I probably have more than that. I have 321 pets. But that is not from me trying. That is not dedication. That is the game throwing them at me. So If you ever came back to it, you'd probably get a ton of them very quickly. So this is Drustvar. This is my favorite zone in World of Warcraft, I think. Yeah, right? But it's not through my own effort, I swear. It's just... So, I think we are going to end creepy music. And I'm just going to turn up the in-game music. Because the in-game music here is actually really good. Let me know if you guys can't hear that. Or can. So this little statue kind of encompasses the entire feeling of the zone. It's called Drustvar. It's my favorite zone in the entire game. It's all about like wicker statues and I guess not wicker, I don't know, wood. A lot of witches. Very creepy. It's just an overall creepy zone. And I tried to look up to see if there was anything specific that we could check out that was super creepy, but I didn't find anything. So I figured maybe we'd just poke around. There's an ancient sarcophagus in here. I don't know what that is. Apparently a lot of gold. Oh, but there's a vengeful dead. Oh man. Okay, actually they're pretty tough for some reason. I have fought raid bosses that are less tough than these dreadful dead things. Granted, they're not current content, neither is this stuff. Wow, okay, the world is rising up against me. What is going on here? I just opened a cursed chest. All right. You open a cursed chest and you think, you know, nothing's going to happen. Then all of a sudden, stuff starts coming out. Oh! Oh, I got a staff. All right, that's pretty neat. That was worth it. Was not expecting that when I came in here. So I wouldn't categorize that as the creepy stuff we were looking for, but hey, what the heck? So you get more of the creepy vibe on the other side of the mountain range. So that's where we're heading. Yeah, there's some cool staves in this game. I wish that didn't turn on that every time I clicked it. So, like, they have some, like, some of the more recent ones are really cool. Like, this one's one of my favorites. You got like that one with the moon in it. This one has like spider webs on it. That one is pretty cool. Like the undead vibe. This is the Scythe of Elune, which is technically a staff. The tree one. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. Okay, back to creepy vibe. So we've come over the mountain, and now we enter the land of all the crooked trees. Creepy in-game music. So this is the in-game music now, by the way. It's not my creepy online music anymore. So let's look at the main town.
Falconhurst is under attack from the witches' forces. Clear any trace of their foul magic and restore order to the town.
Lots of ravens. So, you know, creepy. Ravens are creepy. But then we have all of these guys that are like, I mean, just look at this dude. He's a dude sewn together with a pig head on. Like, how is that not creepy, right? And they just fall apart. So we're going to have to go through and figure out the zone story at some point. Obviously, I don't have time to do that today. But that is what this is all about. Ooh, what game did you get into, Spidey? Not the Disney. Oh my God, my nose. So everything, by the way, in here is like invasion themed. You have like these hexes on the ground with these hexes. Okay, that was supposed to be a pun because it's X's and hex. But you can't tell because it just sounds like hex. Ghost of Tsushima. I want that game so bad. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Unleashed a powerful creature in this area.
Oh, and then here's some more of this golem-y stuff we got going on here. All powered by these like skulls and just drust magic I don't know anything about. Oh my God, it looks so good. All right, seriously, I need to just turn off this NVIDIA thing. The crooked trees and everything. I can't get enough of this zone. It's just so good. It's so good, so creepy. Especially with the music and everything. But yeah, that game looks absolutely incredible. I want to play it so bad. I wish I had a PlayStation so I could play it. I was just really banking on them putting that out for PC, because they've been doing that. That's kind of like their thing lately, you know. But they haven't done it yet. I was so mad about it. But you can't play it on PC, right? Just getting an overview of this whole place. So back to creepy WoW vibe. This kind of all culminates at the Crest Manor, which is the creepiest dungeon in World of Warcraft, in my opinion. Just listen to that music. Anyway, we're going to go through and we're going to check out the dungeon. All right. My anniversary present is going to be a PS4 refurb. Oh, man. Nice. We did briefly talk about that.
Welcome home, daughter. I see you brought guests.
I'm just trying to get some good footage of the inside of the dungeon here.
Such insolence! Wait until your father hears of this. In the meantime, I leave you in the care of my servants.
Nope.
Come back and face my steel.
Ace! Running off seems like a bad idea. We have more of a plan than that. Right?
Look at those windows. It's just so creepy. Everything in here is just so creepy and cool. Anyway, so the thing that's really cool about this dungeon is that it's like random in the way that you have to approach it, which is what I really like about it. Like which doors open is random every time you go in here. So it might be those two bottom doors, it might be one of the top doors. So this time I think we have to go up over this way. Anyway, Avengers, so we can play together again. Awesome. Now, I think I asked you this before. I'm not sure what the answer was. Is it crossplay? Where are we at again? We are at the Crest Manor. It's full of like these creepy witches and the creepy music, which I'm going to turn up. Because I like it. Not cross play, but like, does it save across, I guess? Or do you have to redo your whole character and everything? I don't know what my health is at, so I'm just gonna heal. Oh, now they're mad. And we have this cool, like, octopus vibe going on here because it's this area. Redo? Oh, oh, that sucks. We got these creepy pig people. Like, it's just, there's so much creepy in here. It's just so crazy. I don't know anything about what's going on here either, because unfortunately, you only really get to know about it if you do the zone story as Alliance, which I didn't do because I didn't play Alliance. Watch me die because I don't know what my health is. That's half the fun. Okay, well, that's good then. And you get to play Spider-Man. So that's good. All right, so first boss we come to in here is a locked door. So that's that. But then if we come around here, now we come up to giant pig man, Raoul the Gluttonous. So I don't know what his deal is, but we're gonna find out in a second. Where's Hyogi? Like Yogi? Oh my god, is that a pun on Yogi Bear? Which is itself a joke about Yogi Berra. All right. I don't think so. I could just not use that spell. I don't know why I don't. He's got a team ready to help me get to the level I am. Oh, nice. So what does it take to get level ups in that game? The organ music also just kind of like goes along with what's going on in the dungeon too, which I think is amazing. How are you not dead? All right, fine. We're bringing out the big guns now, apparently. There we go. It is amazing to me that this stuff does not die quicker. It's not like we're on heroic or anything. All right. So that was one. So now we can either, I think we can go on from here, and there's like the kitchen area. This is actually like a house. It's well thought out. There's pigs. Like they've been cooking in here. They have little hexy wood. Little hexy wood, you know? As you do. All right, come on. We want to move on here. I guess we could probably just pull everything. First you have to level 50, but you also raise your combat With gear, after that's done, you start gaining champion levels, earning more power. So is that kind of like, it sounds like Destiny, right? Where you like get to max level and then you have to get better gear to increase your level a little more. I'm assuming that's what they were going for. Why won't you die? There we go. Oh, she died. Uh-oh. Well, now we've kind of run into an issue. Because I don't know how long this takes to wear off. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. My Jane Foster was the highest of any of our characters. Oh, really? I mean, she is pretty cool. Gotta give you that. Alright, how much health do you have left? A lot. Wow. This guy is annoyingly good. Everything in this dungeon is like so much health. Okay. All right. This is annoying. Thankfully, there's only like one other boss after this. Da, 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 da. I don't know if I have it. I think I would have to get it. But I'd be willing if, you know, if I can get it for a reasonable price. I'd try it. Can't guarantee I'd play it a whole lot, but I was interested in it when it first came out, but then it didn't get very good reviews. I know you guys love it though. Oh my god. I love how he just grows a foot. What I've noticed is that when he kicks, he actually grows a foot. And then it kind of goes back to these like twig prong thingies. All right, let me please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Every 5 seconds with this stupid spike thing. So if you guys didn't notice, I can't do anything when he has me in the spike thing. So it's like all the residual damage that I have basically is all the damage he's taking. All right. So we go back into stealth. So now we can go down this hallway. There's one other boss we have to take care of. And then we can go face the final boss of Crest Manor. Unless the door doesn't open, in which case you can't face the boss. Is the door not open? Maybe we don't have to fight that boss in this first? I don't know. I'm actually kind of confused here.
You cannot stop my curse.
I thought she said Gers, and then I was confused. I don't know if we have to fight these dudes. I am legitimately confused. Also, definitely using like the worst possible spell right now. All right. Yeah, we still have to defeat the Heartswood Triad. So, oh, you know what? Maybe we have to go up on. There's an upper level, so we probably have to go up there. She's champion level 103 in power level. Is that now that's just like what you've earned, right? That's not like her actual starting power level.
You'll make a worthy sacrifice. You have no power here.
Oh my god.
You belong to me now. Your souls belong
Uh-oh.
to me.
Oh crap, we can't actually kill them. So that's interesting. I don't know if I can actually do this dungeon because I can't actually kill them because they take me over and then I become them and then I lose the encounter because I am the boss. So I think that's where we're gonna have to end this tour of this dungeon, unfortunately. I mean, well, you know, we can look at the creepy pictures though. We have one more thing to look at after this too. Eat a moon. One of my favorite spells, you just drop a moon on somebody. Okay. So let's see if there's anything really interesting. Okay, so there's Lady Waycrest with a pig. Not very happy pig. I think, and a sausage on the wall. Oh, I assume that's probably why the pig isn't very happy. We have, oh, okay. Oh, wow. This kid's eyes are following the camera. They're looking at me. This kid here. All right, let's just point this out for a minute. This kid, his eyes are literally following me outside of the game. Now that is creepy. That's one of the creepier things we found in this entire run of looking for creepy things. Also, shout out to that octopus. Yeah. I don't know. Oh my god, she's doing it too. She's doing it. Look at the eyes. They're following me outside of the game. I think those are the only two that do that. The only other one I thought might be doing that is this one here, but their eyes don't appear. This one, but their eyes don't look like they're moving. Okay, so that's creepy. We can chalk that up on the creepy board. I wonder if we can just skip the witches. Let's see. Nope. We cannot skip the witch. So let's see. Maybe we can. I mean, there's another way down. A couple down the steps. Oh, you mean there were more? Oh my god, my nose. I don't know what is wrong with my nose today. Man, you guys, you came at a good day for streamer nose, that's for sure. All right, yeah, we just have to leave here. Sad. All right. Well, I mean, we did get to see a good portion of this dungeon at least. So this is, like I said, this is my favorite dungeon. Let's go look at the other one down the stairs. Oh, I wonder if any of this hallway do that too. Oh, these are the same pictures. They need more painters, clearly. Oh no. Yeah. No. It's not that anymore. I keyed. You're gonna get me banned on YouTube for talking about that. That was easy. All right, cool. Let's just go stealth. Why am I not just going stealth? All right, which one down here? Oh, is it this guy? Maybe that guy's doing it. No, I don't think it's moving. I mean, he looks creepy. I don't think his eye is moving though. No. Demonetized. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine just scratching your nose so much you get demonetized. All right. And I wish any of these doors would open. But no. You know what, game? Now you're moving down on the list. You're not my favorite dungeon anymore because you're so inaccessible. You're annoying. Annoying to navigate. -5 points.
I don't have a target.
I am just trying to hit this button. I just want to go fast. There we go. Now we got to go fast. We're in Sonic mode. Oh my god, I can't even get out this way. Oh no, I can. Okay, it opened this door finally. The one you said wasn't. Thought we had. Wait. Oh, the couple. Oh, I don't think they were. I think I looked at that one, and they were not moving. It was just the kid and the girl. And I mean, I could be wrong. All right, so we might be able to get over. I don't know where we go to get to the other zone. This could be here. No. You could really land pretty much anywhere in this zone and it would just be creepy somehow. Let's go back to Dalaran. Somehow I turned on my FPS meter. I don't know how I did that. Well, FPS meter hotkey. Let's check that. Control R apparently does that. So let's turn that off. Okay. And oh my goodness. Here we go. All right, I think we've officially fixed all the stuff I broke. I don't know how I broke all that stuff. But and then again, how do I break anything I break? The one you said, oh, no, I'm sorry. I already read that. Okay. So next we're going to go back to Boralis, the Alliance zone. And I think from there, we should be able to get to the Horde area. I think. I'm going to find out. You can get pretty much anywhere from here. All right. So like I said, as you guys know, I haven't played a whole lot of Alliance. So that's to Stormwind. But I don't want to go to Stormwind. I want to go to the Horde area. So how do I get there? Maybe I go here?
Fate smiles upon us this day.
Oh, there we go. Then we have to, oh, I haven't done this quest. Okay, so we have to sail to Vol'dun. Was it you that I have to talk? No. Who do I have to talk to? You.
What can I do for you?
Oh, all right. I can go to any of these, but I want to sail to Vol'dun anyway, so that kind of works. I guess I have to do this quest. I don't know what it entails, and I am immediately abandoning it because that's not what I want. But it does put us very close to what I wanted to go to, which is right past this snake that gets struck by lightning every 5 seconds. From where? I have no idea. Are there clouds in the sky? Not really. So, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. But, so here we go. We're going to continue on to the last spooky thing on the list. And this one isn't exactly spooky, but it's definitely terrifying. Especially if you have, oh, what's the name of the thing? If you are a Thassallophobia, if you have Thassallophobia, like I do, to a degree, which, I mean, like I say, to a degree, because I also do scuba diving. I am a licensed scuba diver, so I can't be that thassalophobic. But anyway. All right, so it is somewhere right around here. Boop. I'm just gonna turn off flying and float gently down into the ocean. We are heading towards that spot. I like that you could turn into a dolphin, by the way. Like, you could, you know, back at the beginning of the early days of WoW, you'd have to go on a cool quest as a druid to collect your seal. I think it was a seal, right? Form. But now you can actually pick between a bunch of different ones. So here we are coming up to a cool little Tortolan village. And another reason you're going to see in a minute why I picked druid for this is because I have endless water breathing because I'm a porpoise. There was a porpoise for what I picked. So over here we have this gigantic thing, this gigantic squiddly being. And if we blow this horn, he should decide to swim closer to us. Or maybe he just waves his tentacles. Right? It is awesome to be a dolphin. So I'm going to go swim towards it and see what happens. Oh God, we're immediately on the edge. I just want to get as close to this as we can. I'm going to die very soon here. But like, what if we touch it? Oh, I swam inside of it. Oh man, it's got all sorts of creepy little doodads down here. Oh, okay. I am actually a little freaked out by that. All right, we're gonna go away now. Maybe I won't die. Whew. All right, that one was the one that freaked me out. Just saying. Oh, we also have some whatever those are. I forget the name. But anyway, the other cool, I mean, this is just kind of a cool area too. Like you can run around. There's actually like people here. It's a little bar. They have a picture of some dude. Tortolans. Fish. Little shop. I think this whole area, like there's no quest or anything that brings you here. It's just a little Easter egg area that you can buy stuff. There's like just alcohol here, I think. Yeah.
It is about the journey.
Alcohol and fishing equipment. All you'd ever need in a day. But yeah, so that was that concludes Echo the Dolphin. Oh my god, that actually that fits perfectly. I love that game. Oh my god. That was such a good game. I never beat it. One of the things, I guess that's something we need to do too at some point. It's like just go back and actually beat some retro games. One of the things I wanted to do on the retro channel was a series where we would go through and like play a bunch of games for a particular console generation and then rate them against each other to see like what the best game is in that console generation. So at some point maybe we'll do that. But anyway, okay. So that concludes this evening's tour of Spooky in World of Warcraft. So I hope you guys had fun with that. I had a lot of fun. I've been wanting to, because you know there's a lot of videos on YouTube and a lot of articles and stuff that talk about all of the spookiest areas in the game, and I've been wanting to do something like that myself for a while. Just go through and like find them all, or at least a good number of them. So hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun. Oh my god, look at that mount. Oh, which one? Which mount? The dragon one? Or that thing? that.
Blessings to you.
There's a lot of mounts in this game. The glowy fox. Oh, that one. I think that's a store mount, actually. Sun-warmed furline. Nice thing is you can actually look them up. Yeah, that's actually that's a shop mount. You can just go buy that for 20 bucks. Or you can make enough. You can actually yeah, it is a cat, yeah. Do I have any? I have a mechanic cat, I guess. I don't have a lot of cats. I want to get this one, but I don't know if I will. You have to, it's really annoying. You have to go through and do all the raids on normal difficulty or higher before the next expansion comes out in like 7 weeks. And it takes 3 weeks to do it. And you have to do them all on like a normal difficulty or higher. And I just don't know if I have the time to do it. I want it though. I want that mount so bad. Anyway, this one's cool though. It's mechanical cat, you know. Does mechanical cat things. Hit robots. It was cool remembering some of it and seeing some stuff for the first time. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Spidey. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed some of it. This is another cool one I wish I could have gotten, but didn't have the Diablo 3 annual pass. I think that was from BlizzCon, actually. I don't. Oh, anyway. Okay, so on that note, I was going to do a DBD thing at the end, but it took way longer than I thought to go through all that stuff. So we'll have to do the DBD one next week, which is fine. I have a bunch of stuff prepped already for DBD content, so it'll be cool. But anyway, thank you all for coming out and hanging out, though. I'm going to end it here. And then soon this will be up on the YouTube channel, along with some cut bits of this where we kind of do some voiceovers, hopefully, and explain stuff in a little better detail than I did live. So check that out when it goes out, and also make sure you check out the DVD video, because I'm pretty proud of that one. I think that one came out pretty good. And on that note, I'm glad you guys had fun. It's nice to hang out. And the thing I kind of like about doing WoW too some days is it's just like I can play in the background and just kind of chat, you know, like we don't have to talk about what's going on in the game necessarily. So that's kind of fun sometimes. But anyway, good night, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday. Wednesday, don't forget, we're doing the co-stream of Lunch Lady with Zombunny, Stevie the Dork, and Bad Luck Loki. So that'll also be really fun. I will do that. Spidey, thank you, Direwitch, and Spidey for hanging out the whole night. We'll see you soon. All right. Oh, hang on. I had a raid idea. So I can't really raid on, I can't raid to YouTube. So what I thought we would do, if you guys want, I was going to link a Twitch channel to go raid to, and then we can just go in and say, hey, it's a raid, and then we'll call it a night. All right, so who do we got here tonight? I was going to say, let's go to Nova Nightmare, but I think she's ending. So I'm going to say, let's go to Cathode Ray. If you guys are in for that. Off to bed. All right. Well, you don't have to, of course. But I'm going to post the link, and anyone who wants to go join me in saying hello to Cathode Ray, then join me in going to say hey to Cathode Ray. Otherwise, we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much again, and we will see you in 2 days. All right, bye.